Yeah, great video. I don't know if this was an older video because it says reloaded. I'd never seen this one in particular. I watched most of the videos from the stranger, and he brings up a lot of interesting points. But I just want to say to clear up from my stay in the office for the month of November, there were like 2 or 3 other videos that are now gone where I was answering the mail and getting around to some people's like issues. Apparently those videos are removed because they were over 10 minutes. So it took the upload, so I figured that they were accepted. In fact, on one of them there was a lot of comments coming in, and then it was removed afterwards. So I am going to access those files again and upload them on my mystery channel. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm going to upload those on the YouTube channel. I'll add the links over here. I don't know, over here. My right and left is messed up right now. YouTube new policy. Okay. Now the thing is, while I appreciate the stance that is being taken, and it does kind of fit in with the more radical approach of the YouTube advocate group, it's creating the us and them mentality, and that never really seems to solve anything. You know, the very secretive YouTube underground is taking a stance to be against something, yet the more that you identify yourself as being against something, the more difficult it is to really affect any change. Now, they just did that YouTube Live event, and I believe that was November 22nd. Now, I just caught a video from Pop 17 channel, I think it was. Or maybe it was, could have been Pop Tub. And it just featured a lot of people that came to that event. And this is the kind of thing that you would expect from the YouTube sponsored promoting these days. They are promoting a squeaky clean, acceptable corporate vision of broadcasting yourself. We don't want that because we want to be free, creative individuals. I don't see YouTube as really trying to block us out or censoring us. I just see them as developing their top end system with all the rankings and what gets promoted and what gets the ads attached to it. They've been doing that for a long time. You know, that stage that you speak of was inevitable. That's built into the whole idea of creating this phenomenon. So to separate that out is like, you know, saying that you want to eat the egg, but you don't want to deal with the yolk. You know, the yolk is going to be there. It's not an egg. So if you can't accept the yolk, then, you know, you're not really in reality. Being in reality is good because no matter where you end up, you're just seeing the big picture and you just accept it for what it is. As soon as you take that out, the whole thing will collapse. I know it's a lot to really grasp and a lot to comprehend, but you know, you can't take that out of YouTube. The more that you go against it, the more you're going to find that it's there. It's ingrained. It's integral. It's fundamental. It can't change. The more we seek to change those things, the more we get frustrated and find, you know, it's not going to change. Why not become one with the corporate model? Use it for some purposes. I'm sure that that can be done. But if that's inherently, evil to the purposes of being independent and purposes of being individualized and grassroots, then fine. So what we need to do is to continue to build the alternative side of things, just that really outer circle, however you want to look at it, is the alternative group, and just we find ways of networking, we find ways of interacting with each other and supporting each other. But to think that YouTube is actually implementing policies to go against that, they're not. They don't have time to go against that. They don't see it as a threat to them. So I don't believe that this policy is a move in that direction. It's just a move that solidifies and makes it more clear what they've been doing all along. So there is a slight difference there. And thanks for listening to me. I've taken up too much time already. See you next time.